Look, I really don't know how to start this. It's literally like I haven't slept at all, so that's that. But you saw the you saw the thumbnail, you read the title. I don't want to make this video, but I kind of had to. I mean, I didn't have to, but like I just wanted to. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing Help Wanted on my Xbox while talking about it, because that's what the main focus of the video is. So, yeah. Anyway. So, Steel Wool, the creators of Help Wanted, Security Breach, Secret of the Mimic, yada yada yada. Um, you know, their game Help Wanted on Xbox doesn't have a Curse of Dreadbear port for it, which is really weird because they said they were gonna add the Curse of Dreadbear onto Xbox in 2020. Right now it's 2026. Why does my cat keep zooming around, bruh? So yeah, it's 2026 and the DLC is still not here, as you can see. There's the lack of Cupcake Bucket. Um, and that's just really stupid. The Steel Wool just really kind of sucks. I know that Steel Wool's like like not really that big of a company, but still like did they really have to like just forget? I mean, I hope that they forgot. Not I hope they forgot instead of just completely abandon it entirely. But um, why they can just add it right now, right? They can add the DLC onto Xbox right now. I don't know why they're not, because they're not working on anything. Secret of the Mimic is done, besides the VR port, which I'll get into later. But basically, Secret of the Mimic is done. I don't know what else they'd be working on. So I don't know why Steelbow's not doing anything about this. I mean, they have a community. Some of them play on Xbox. I think they should care about that. Why wouldn't they care? Is my question. Like, do they even know about the Dreadbear on Xbox thing? Because they haven't said anything about it, which is really concerning. So, yeah, anyway, as you can see, none of the items here are unlocked because I don't have the DLC. You can't even get the DLC. It doesn't exist on Xbox. I mean, all the assets are in the game. It's just that you can't physically get the DLC in the gallery. The gallery has characters. What the weird thing is, I think it's a bug, but I can still select them, and they appear as normal. Like Dreadbear, and then like Grim Foxy. I think this is Grim Foxy. He appears. So I just wanted to make this video because I feel kind of annoyed. Honestly, kinda is an understatement. I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed with Steel Wool. Because they're not going to add the DLC. At least they said they're not. I hope they do, at least this year. I hope it's this year. Because, you know, there's also people on Xbox who want the DLC, and technically it was going to come to Xbox, they just haven't added it for some reason. But about the Secret of the Mimic thing, so I've seen people talk about Secret of the Mimic not coming to VR or something. Because the original Secret of the Mimic demo was on VR, but there's no VR port actually for the actual Secret of the Mimic game. And I don't know if they're gonna add that either. I mean, honestly, they probably should add that. I mean, I don't have a VR, but still, I don't know why they're. I don't know why they're not saying anything about that. So, basically, Steel likes to prioritize something like PlayStation, because a lot of newer FNAF stuff are released on PlayStation before anything else. Or I guess PC too, but PlayStation console, they, like I said, they can just literally just like add the Curse of Dreadbear DLC to the Xbox, but they just haven't said anything about it. Same with Secret of the Mimic VR. I don't know why they're not saying anything about that either. They're just being very vague and unfair. Now, about the title and the thumbnail, it did say Steel are liars and FNAF community is rude, and I'm gonna explain why. I don't mean all FNAF community. I just mean some, because on YouTube, I think his name was JonnyBlox. JonnyBlox, yeah. He made a video recently about all the FNAF stuff that's coming in 2026, and there was no Curse of Dreadbear DLC on Xbox, and there was also no Secret of the Mimic VR. So, and I said in the comments, something about hoping Curse of Dreadbear will come out this year, and the replies I got weren't great. I'd say the replies I got was the selfish side of FNAF. They said just to give up, and it's never going to happen. And these are the same people who are anticipating the Mimic VR port, and I'm like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you guys? I'm still hoping for Curse of Dreadbear. Steel should know by now that it's not on Xbox, so I'm hoping they can finally add it. I mean, they can just do it, but they're not. It's so dumb. I know this might sound like not something you'd agree on, but if Xbox players can't get Curse of Dreadbear on Xbox, if Xbox players can't have Curse of Dreadbear, then I don't think it's fair to have Secret of the Mimic on VR. That's just how it is in my mind. I would like both, honestly, but I think it's fair if the VR Secret of the Mimic doesn't come out at all, ever, if Curse of Dreadbear doesn't come out on Xbox. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I probably repeated the same thing a ton. But, I hope someone gets this to Steel Wool. Please do, whoever is watching, because, believe it or not, I have tried so many times on Steel Wool's support page. I've told them, I just realized Fredbear still has Nightmare Freddy's colors on this. But anyway, I've told Steel Wool a million times, literally on their support page, to add the DLC, and I haven't gotten anything back. So it's kind of concerning. I know they said on their page that they can't really get to everything, but I've done like at least 20 or more. Probably like 50. I've sent so many reports, I can't even remember. It's just so weird that they just wouldn't respond out of any of my hundreds of reports. I guess this is the end of the video. I really just hope I hope both will come out this year. VR Secret of the Mimic and my most anticipated Dreadbear DLC for Xbox. But as long as this gets out to Steel Wool, hopefully they'll say something. Or to anyone in general. I mean, if it get out to someone like Daco, maybe that'd be nice. Or JonnyBlox. He has mentioned, JonnyBlox actually saw my comment on his stream. I said, like, Curse of Dreadbear should be added to Xbox, and JonnyBlox was like, did I say Xbox? I meant Xbox, what the heck. I said that to JonnyBlox, and JonnyBlox, like, read my message, and he was like, they should. But, I don't even know if Steel... Look, it's unlikely, but possible that Steel Wool just doesn't care, which is really kind of, I don't know, it just sucks. Like, why would Steel Wool even do that? So I'm saying it's unlikely, because I don't think they just, make this not exist on purpose, or just hate Xbox players. I like Steel Wool, but when it comes to something like this, where they announce something, and then it just gets thrown out the window in the most unfair way, that's not acceptable anywhere, honestly. Yeah. I have no intro, outro. I don't have an intro either, basically, but I guess this is the end, so goodbye.